Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hokies offense will have the first possession of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big.
He's going to go for a big one. He's got it inside the 25. Oh, look out on the right. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
The Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be dragged down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David.
Oh, look out! He'll work his way down to the 28.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
To the air, it's Graves. Got his man in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Using his legs, it's Vasquez. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
The Hokies have their offense in high gear. They'll try the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Graves. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's now a final in one of the more intriguing games of the season, this huge top-5 clash. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Gets open down the middle.
The pass on 1st down. Caught by the tight end. 6 of 6.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get to it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next count. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokie. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Virginia Tech, 28. Troy.
To return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early.
He smashes his way through again. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Now he's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they're not on the same page there.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Graves. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Got it in the middle, it's Small. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Trojans will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the 1st half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 8.
How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A 1st down for the offense. Back to pass, it's Graves. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's got his man. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here.
And he's got it inside the 35. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. He's going to fire to the left.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan. TKO, it was awful in the first half. Flush it, I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Coming after it. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground with the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. They'll run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's small. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Wideout in motion. With the run on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Morgantown. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington State.
Hines is tight end.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the beatdown has ensued. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Virginia Tech, 52. Troy, 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Troy.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Graves. Going deep. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies. And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
At the 26. Second down coming up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He makes the connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Throwing right. Holds it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Quarterback checking the play. Only in the hops. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Going with the ground game left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for room. It's Vasquez. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. He'll start this drive firing. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.